Hey, hey guys, this video I'm going to be giving you an update on singing lessons and when new music is coming. So I filmed this video earlier along with a video showing off my LED lights. I'm in love with them and I want to give you the backstory and everything. So 2 weeks ago I found the guy group was promoting a singing lesson that he had a dance teacher, well, not a dance teacher, a singing teacher doing. And I saw it and thought it looked really cool. I did not say anything because I had spent a lot of money. I ordered dance blocks that I ended up not getting because they basically Amazon, when I ordered them from Amazon went through the company that makes the dance blocks and they never responded. So we got a refund and I ordered LED lights and that they're on and that's why it keeps changing. Here's the remote. This is my favorite setting. And it's my favorite setting because it just kind of changes color slowly and it looks really cool. And I feel I feel a little more trendy now because of the fact that I have wanted LED lights for over 6 years now. And I have looked into them so many times and I just never bought them. And I caved and got them and now I'm really excited and they're cooler than I thought. And there are 2 caps, and then one side has a small cap, and that's because of the thing that this is basically a white thing, and it's where it plugs in. It's a white thing that is on my wall that has a little blue dot that this has to point at for it to do a thing, and also there's a gap over on this side that's kind of small, and that is because of the fact that it's ever so slightly not long enough. But I'm really happy. It's really, really cool. But back to also I had spent money on getting Sam a couple gifts. I'm gonna get him more because I love him and I like to spoil him. And it's almost his birthday. And so last week, and also I spent money that my mom gave me on a bunch of dessert type things, on a strawberry cake mix, strawberry frosting, and a Reese's cup with a potato chip inside, an Oreo cake mix, Oreo frosting, and unicorn candy decorations. We didn't know they were candy. We honestly thought we didn't really know what it was, but apparently it was candy. And how we found out when we washed the unicorn horn, we ran it underwater or something, it became sticky. And so my dad said, and is this candy? And I'm like, I don't know. And then he tried it and it was candy. So, yeah. And then a bunch of stuff. Sorry, I'm sidetracked. These LED lights look really cool. And I there's something I want for a really long time now. But anyways, last week I said something about it. My dad signed me up. I enjoyed the class. Things were good, but last week I didn't have dance until 6:30, so it kind of worked out because I finished singing lessons at 5:30, and then had a break and then logged on and stuff. Then this week we don't know. This week a whole thing happened. And so what happened was, usually we'll get an email when Abby is teaching, but the thing is, we didn't get an email saying if Abby was teaching, and there was a thing that was posted on Instagram acting like she basically saying she's teaching in the LA studio, but it doesn't say if it's like in person only or if it's in person and on Zoom. And also on top of it, that there was something posted on the ALDC LA, a Instagram story, is saying that she would teach. But again, it didn't say if it was in person or, we know it's in person, but it didn't say if Zoom was included. And then, so I went back and forth, or not knowing if I'm gonna take this voice lesson today. And then I realized that both of the times it kind of works out because at first we weren't sure what timing. We thought it was 2:15, and then we realized we think it's 2:15 their time. So basically, I'm gonna explain a little bit better. Basically, I don't think I start dance until 5:15, and my voice lesson goes from 4:30 till 5:30. But the thing is, after group warm up and I go, I can log off and log on for dance. So basically, it's gonna work out. Anyways, it's gonna work out. I might miss a minute or two of dance, but that's honestly fine. And so, yeah, and to answer the question on how often will I take voice lessons, the answer is we're playing it week by week. I won't be doing it every single week because, first up, money. That adds up. And even though the money is there and my parents said I could, and I kind of feel bad making them pay this much money because they already pay a lot of money for dance, and with this is just more money. Also, because after next week we have to pay for dance again, which is a lot of money, a lot of money. But they do it because they know it's worth it. They know that it's something I love, but not only that, it's my future. It's this is me training to be a pop star. My Instagram bio used to say that, but one thing that I do not like is that with Instagram, when you do an Instagram bio, it only gives you a certain amount of letters or basically it can, what that means is you have all the letters, you can use all the letters, but you can only do up to so many, it's a number thing. Basically there is a number, and that number is I think it's 1,000, and if you go over that, that's how many buttons you can press. So if I do if I do a 4-letter word or something, then it's 4 or things less. Let me explain. There is a number thing. When you make an Instagram bio, you can only press a certain amount of buttons. And for some reason, it counts as putting a space as that. And so I wish I could make my Instagram bio a little bit longer, because it used to say all the different things, and then it said, and I'm training to be a pop star, but I changed it yesterday or day because I kind of kept it similar, but I took that out and I put a pride flag because, like, that seemed cool and I really wanted to, and that makes sense because, like, I like boys and girls, and that, like, right now my crush is a boy, but I'm not against the idea if things don't work out between me and my crush, I'm not against the idea of dating a girl if it's the right person. So, like, that whole thing, but anyways, I couldn't put both. So that was, like, a thing. So I'm playing it week by week on, like, the voice lessons. I will not be doing them every week, but I will be doing a good amount of them. Also, the fact that my dance schedule plays into it. I don't know how often I can do the voice lesson because my dance schedule changes. Like, my Thursday dance schedule changes. It's like when I'm on, like, summer break from dance, then it's like it's no problem. But when I have dance, it's like I have to figure it out, like, the day of. And also on top of that, so that, like, answers that question. And with the voice lesson, I can play it week by week because we have to sign up, like, week by week. We can't, like, sign up for, like, an entire month worth at once. So playing it week by week. And to answer the question on when am I doing, like, new music and stuff, the answer to that is simple. Soon. Well, maybe soon, maybe not soon. And you're probably like, why? Let me explain. Here's the thing. I love writing songs and stuff, and I feel like I'm kind of at the point to where I have some ideas that I might do for songs. I don't have them worked out or anything yet, but honestly, I'm gonna kind of wait a little bit because I took my first voice lesson last week and I loved it, had a lot of fun with it, and then, but the thing is that the thing is that I want to wait until I have done, like, probably like 3 or 4 voice lessons before I, like, do new music and stuff because I want to, like, really get the good, like, voice lesson training and get a little bit of that, and, like, most likely it will be when I complete 1 or 2 songs or after, like, 4 voice lessons. What I mean by that is when I have a system, and my system is when I work really hard on one song at a time. So, like, I pick a song. Right now it's Everyday Pop Star by JoJo Siwa, and I worked really hard on that song, and last week I did a really good job at it. But it wasn't perfect. It needed some work. Not the song. The song is great. JoJo is amazing. But me singing it, I want to, like, spend more time getting good at that song before I switch. And so, depending on how today goes, because I have a voice lesson, and that I might move on, like, it's all based off of the notes and in what sort of notes she gives me. And then after I get done with this song, I'm gonna choose a different song. And then I'm gonna, like, work on that, and when I get good at that will probably be when I do more music and, like, new music, and yeah. So that answers that question on when am I doing new music. And I just want to give it time so I can like get the proper training and stuff, but also I just love how I do, like the training and stuff. And for me, like it's a lot of fun. And like writing songs and stuff is something that I love to do, but I also struggle with because coming up with concepts, I'm like the person that I struggle to come up with a concept, or I'll come up with one and then I'll like start to figure something out and then I'll be like, I don't really like this that much. And then I won't put it out there. And then I'll start all over again. Like, it's a thing. Because I want my music to be something that I really like. Something that, like, I can look at, like, the day that I finish it and be like, I like this. I really like this. But also something that I can go back, like, I can go back to and listen to, like, a week or 2 weeks later, or a little bit time later. Like, go back a little bit time later, or even a lot of time later, and listen to it and be like, I still love this. Like, this, I still really like this. Like, it's something that I want to make it, like, in a certain way that over time I can still enjoy it. And stuff. And so, yeah, it's just, I'm figuring it out. And right now I'm loving this, like, pink and, like, purple, like, hair. I feel like this is, like, a good start because pink and purple hair, like, I feel like, honestly, I looked into my whole head, but the thing is, that could be expensive because that would mean I would have to get 2 things of it because I tried doing my whole head and it just wasn't enough. But I really like it. And at first I was iffy if I was gonna like it because of the fact that my dad and like was helping me like diet and stuff, and then he literally took my hair and like plopped it like on top, so we could put a bag over my head. Cause don't worry, it was only covering my hair, and it was a plastic bag covering my hair, and the reason was because I didn't want to get dye on like any furniture or anything. So it was a little bit. So it was a bag that I was using as like a hat, so I won't get dye on furniture. And don't worry, I can breathe and stuff. Like it was like this was as far down as it was, so completely safe. Do not put bags over your head because it can be very dangerous. But I was not being dangerous at all. And the thing, yeah, and so yeah, overall, like, but I feel like it's still fun and different and I like it, so I'm happy with it. And I am going to say peace out. But new music coming eventually, I don't know when. I'm excited to use my like setup today because I have never professionally used my like setup, and now I get to like use it and like it's not like professionally, like it's a singing lesson, but that's still really cool because a professional like voice teacher is gonna see it. So I'm gonna say peace out, bye.